Hey everyone, this is Patrick Laverne from consultingbootcamp.co signing in. Really excited to do this video because we're going to be talking about something that is afflicting a lot of freelance consultants, coaches, agency owners, entrepreneurs, call it whatever you want. But if you are running a business and if you're pretty much on your own, if you've got a very small team, almost everyone is making this mistake, and it's having a niche that is not narrow enough. Right? A lot of people are like, yeah, Pat, I know it. I'm a specialist. I'm specializing with one type of client. I'm good. I have my niche. No, most people are actually generalists without even knowing it. And in this video, we're going to debunk all of that. We're going to talk about it. We're going to do that super short. Let's try to keep it under like 5 minutes. I just want to give you that jolt, that aha moment, that light bulb that lits, and you're like, holy shit, we need to narrow this down. So what I'm seeing right now in the market is a lot of people, let's use a few examples. So if you're, we all see these digital marketers. There's a lot of people who are doing digital marketing, and they'll say, yeah, I'm niche down. I'm not just a digital marketer. I'm a digital marketer for dentists. And they think that this is a niche. Or consultants that will say, yeah, no, cool. Like I'm a marketing consultant for SMBs, small and medium businesses. I'm cool. Like that's my niche. That's my focus. Right? Or a coach will say, I'm a high performance coach. I'm not just a coach. I'm not just a life coach. I'm a high performance coach. I'm niche. I'm good. Then they go on LinkedIn. They build a website. They put themselves out there, and you can see, this is where you can see that the niche doesn't work, because the stuff they put out there, it's very general. Basically, when you're a high performance coach, well, guess what? There's a million high performance coach. You're a digital marketer for dentists. There's a sea, like a shit ton of digital marketer for dentists right now in the market. If you don't believe me, go ask a dentist who's on LinkedIn how many messages is getting every day from digital marketers who are specializing just with dentists, right? So this is not a niche anymore. Same thing with strategic consultants. Holy shit, like there's millions of websites of people say that they're like, just go on LinkedIn, type in the title search, do a marketing consultant or freelance consultant. There's like, well, I know because I did the search. There's like hundreds of thousands of them, only like just in English speaking countries. So if you're niching yourself at that level, this is not niching. You're still a generalist without you even knowing it. And this makes it almost impossible for you to stand out. You're playing in what we call a red sea, right? Red ocean. You're not in blue ocean, right? You know what that means, right? Blue ocean is like you are on your own. There's no competitors. It's only you. This is where you want to be. Now, red ocean, what happens is that there's so many sharks, competitors, that ate all the small fish, the clients, that the ocean got red from the blood of, all the fish that died. So you want to go back in that blue ocean. And the way to do this is, most people, they made a mistake to stop with whatever they have. So digital marketer for dentists. I'm good. That's my niche. Everyone stops there. No one goes the extra kilometer, the extra mile, the extra effort. No one does that. And if you're there right now, if you recognize yourself, it's cool, but let's take it to the next level, because that's where the money is. All right. So I took some notes here. How to achieve niche mastery, right? How do you go from your niche 1.0 to a niche 2.0? What's missing? When you say that you're a high performance coach, you can even say, I'm a high performance coach for entrepreneurs. People will say, okay, Pat, like now, like that's better, right? High performance coach for entrepreneurs. That's super clear. It's not niche, and it's not niche. It's still not a niche. Because there's still like a shit ton of people who do that. And then people usually are like, oh, what the fuck? Like, man, like, what do I need to do then? Like, like, how do I really get a solid niche here? And we just need to, to dig even more. So the reason is simple. There's many types of entrepreneurs out there, right? There's a 22-year-old sorority girl. She's launching her business. There's the 48-year-old woman. She's just leaving corporate. Her 2 kids just left the house, and she wants to do something for herself, like for once in a lifetime. How are you going to be talking the same way to that 22-year-old sorority girl and that 48-year-old corporate woman who, you know, is ready to kind of like launch into that new chapter of her life. It is not the same conversation for both these people. Trust me, right? And between these two, there's like a ton of other profiles that you can be talking to. You could be talking to women who they just gave birth, right? They just delivered their baby, and they don't want to go back to having a paid job. They want to become an entrepreneur. Or you could be a high performance coach for entrepreneurs who want to sell their business and start a new endeavor. You could be a high performance coach for that. You could be a high performance coach for an athlete that turned into an entrepreneur. So that's a different mindset already there. So this is how you get to niching down. And actually, I'm going to share my screen. I did a post on Facebook yesterday, right? So if you go on my Facebook, if you were to add me, you would see this, but I'm going to show you right here. And I talk about exactly that. And the post got a lot of like comments. So I just wanted to kind of make a little YouTube video here. But I talk about exactly that. I'm like, hey, like if you're a high performance coach for entrepreneurs, that's not good enough. And I give you like 10 ideas here, right? So, you know, just to give you like to kind of like open up the possibilities here. High performance coaching for entrepreneurs who just gave birth to their first child and are getting back to their online business. High performance coaching for entrepreneurs who are struggling with generalized anxiety disorder, for Christian entrepreneurs, for entrepreneurs who had to get back to a job to pay the bills, but they want out ASAP, right? That's a market, that's a niche. If you only work with these people, you know exactly how to get them out of their job, and you know exactly how to capture them in the market. You know exactly how to position yourself because you're speaking to these people. So when these people, they see your messaging, you'll be like, holy fuck, like that's me, right? High performance coaching for 7-figure entrepreneurs, right? Millionaires, but they neglected their health and their relationships. And they need that high performance coaching, but like this is a very specific niche, right? Very specific type of high performance coaching. You don't coach these guys the same way that you're going to coach people who struggle with generalized anxiety disorder. You won't talk to them the same way. You won't attract them the same way. Your offer, your package won't be built the same way. That's what I talk about when I talk about mastering your niche. Like niche mastery, niche 2.0, you need to get to that level, right? Coaching female millennial entrepreneurs who want to create an online course, like they want to become a boss babe, something like that, right? So that there's a boss babe movement happening right now. Like that's, you know, even that's becoming like generalized. In the boss babe movement now, you're seeing like a bunch of niches happening, right? High performance coaching for entrepreneurs who want to sell their business and start anew. We talked about that. High performance coaching for entrepreneurs looking to find their voice and become the next Mary Forleo or the next Gary Vaynerchuk. Right? For them, it's not really about the money. It's about, you know, legacy, and it's about having an impact on millions of people, growing like their social media and stuff like that. Right? So it's the same thing with dentists, you guys. If you are a digital marketer, this is going to be good for you. And you're like, yeah, I'm going for dentists, and you know what? I'm going for dentists, and I'm dentists who want to sign high value cases, Invisalign or whatever. It's still not niche enough, right? Why do dentists want high value cases? Why do they want more high paying clients? It's not always the same reason. There are dentists out there in the market, and I know this because I have a client who is a digital marketer for dentists, so that's why I know quite a bit. There are dentists out there that they want to sell their practice and they want to become thought leaders because they're like in their 50s and they have a dream of there's like a circuit for dentists and they want to go and give speeches and stuff like that. Like that's what they set their sights on, and they need a digital marketer to ramp up revenue for like the next 6 months so that they can sell their practice for as much money as possible. So that's their thing. So you talk to these guys differently than the dentist who wants to build an empire and he wants to open like a lot of practices like around this country or even outside of this country. And there's a dentist who wants to become recognized as the best damn dentist in his area, right? Different reasons. So how can you go from where you are right now to having a really narrowed down niche? Well, there's 3 things that I jotted down here, and take a pen and write these 3 things down, because when you ask yourself that question, on top of the niche that you have, it's going to help you get to that niche 2.0. So think about something happening in the life of your client, of the person you want to be solving. So for example, when I said high performance coaching for women who just gave birth and now they're going back to their business, that's a life event. Something happened, like this is very specific, and their life is completely changed at that moment, and they're going to need help to get back on track, and they're going to be feeling emotional turmoil, stepping away from the relationship with their baby a little bit, getting back to the business. You're going to need help with that. Like, so what's happening in the life of your client, right? And so that you can attach that to your niche. So high performance coaching for, and then you put, that person with their life event. That's a niche. Not a lot of people do that. I don't know a lot of high performance coaches for women who just gave birth and are looking to conciliate, having the baby and the business and the relationship and everything. So that's one thing. Another thing you can do is attach a specific characteristic or trait, personality trait, or an affliction, right? High performance coaching for entrepreneurs who suffer from generalized anxiety disorder, or for dyslexic entrepreneurs. Or I even saw the Myers-Briggs test, and I saw someone say, if I'm a high performance coach for IN, they put the 4 letters from the Myers-Briggs, just for these people. And my God, it works really well. The people that are that, they resonate, and the entire messaging of that person speaks to that. So people who are really into Myers-Briggs, they really resonate with that. So what's a specific characteristic, of your clients, and you go just with these clients. That's it. Or you can go for people who have a specific goal in mind. So for example, high performance coaching for entrepreneurs, for let's say female millennial entrepreneurs who want to launch their online course, right? Specific goal in mind. What do they want? Entrepreneur could be so much shit. Maybe an entrepreneur wants to start, open a store, open a restaurant. It could be open a fashion line, brands. Maybe it's someone who wants to do online coaching. Maybe it's someone who wants, right? So here we're okay, what exactly do they want to do? They want to open, they want to create an online course. That could be something, right? So this is how you achieve niche mastery. So please, if you are in that boat, you need to niche down. Absolutely need to niche down. And this is what we do inside my consulting bootcamp. So if you feel like you need help with this, right? If you're okay, I'm tired of wasting my time. I want to go faster to my goals. I can help you with that, right? Through the consulting bootcamp, what we do is I take my clients in. The first thing we do is we find the niche. Okay, who are you going to be serving? What's the big problem they have? Then we design your offer. Then we figure out your pricing, and we find a problem that you can solve that you're going to be charging at least 3, 4, 5K. We're not going under 3K. Even 3K, I don't like it. So let's say 5K. Okay. Once we have that, then what we do together is we carve you your client acquisition system. So I show you exactly how to generate 20 sales calls every month, how to close 3, 4, 5 of those, and so that you can make your 10K plus every month consistently. So if that sounds like it's something that, wow, okay, I need this, and I'm tired of being around 0 to 5K a month, inconsistent revenue, feeling stressed, being afraid that soon I'm going to have to go back to getting a job because I won't be able to pay my bills and stuff. If you're tired of that, please book a call with me. We'll do a 30-minute call. We'll talk about where you're at, where you want to go. I'll build you a game plan free of charge. You can take the game plan, you can implement it yourself, or we can talk about what it would look like for us to work together, right? So either way, change your niche, make it better, make it tight, stand out from the competition, and you got this. All right? Enjoy your day, and we'll talk soon.